calling 2022 CR 9686B, State of Texas versus Betty Jean Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett.
Suzanne
Defense.
Kramer for Miss Gonzalez.
And are you Miss Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everyone, while we're on the record, if you all could not talk in the box. Okay. Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Well, yes, Your Honor, but we're waiving count 1 and waiving count 3, proceeding on count 2 alone.
No objection.
Ms. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charges against her?
She does.
You believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you into the plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, state is proceeding on count 2. Punishments be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision. And there's $57 to SAPD for laboratory testing. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 10 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense is charged in count 2. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State officer, state exhibit number 1 with all the attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
Ms. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just in reference to any possibility that you might hold her pending the TAP evaluation, she can probably speak to this better than I, but in the interim, since this happened, she has cut ties with all of those people. Additionally, she lost her son, so she's now the caretaker of her grandchild, and she has a job. And so the longer she sits in jail, the more likely she might lose that job. She's been doing very well, other than there was an FTA on her, which I don't remember there being an FTA. So I'm not really sure why she was on bond and got taken back into custody. But she understands that if you release her today, she must go in to get the TAP evaluation, and failing to do so would you would issue another warrant.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 42, ma'am.
How many children do you have?
I have 3,
What are their ages?
20, 18, and 16.
And how old is this grandchild that your attorney was speaking of?
Grandbaby's just gonna come soon. She's on, it's on still. She's still pregnant with the baby.
Okay. Who's with your 16-year-old?
A 16-year-old's in foster care right now, fighting for her to come home.
Okay, so there is a CPS case.
No, it's not a CPS case. When I was in prison this last time, my dad had custody of my baby, and CPS case was on my ex-husband because he mistreated her. So I've been fighting for her to come back home to me, but because she's in another state, and I've been doing it into like through the phone, talking to the courts over the phone and fighting for my child like that way.
When's the last time you had employment before you were in custody?
I'm sorry.
When is the last time you had employment before you were taken into custody?
When was you have a job? Tell her.
Oh, I have a job right now. I work at Burlington, ma'am. It took me 2 weeks to fight to get into this job.
And these other people you were with, how do you know them?
There were street family. I just cut them off.
Wait a minute, what?
It was like a street family, something by myself.
A street family.
A street family. Like I don't talk to my blood family because they were putting me in the bad. So I cut ties to my own blood family, and I grew on to the street family, but I cut ties to them too because they were putting me in the bad as well. I just chose to do better for myself.
Where are you from?
Grandmother.
Where
I'm
are
from here, ma'am. I just cut ties to my whole family just so I could better my life.
Is there any gang affiliation? See, I'm trying to figure out, how did you come to be with 2 other people who obviously everybody has drugs, their guns in the car?
One's my brother and the other one's my cousin. That's why I'm cutting ties to my own
Okay,
family.
so you were saying that this is your street family. So now I'm hearing these are blood
The
relatives?
ones, my co-defendants were my blood family. My street family that I was living with, I cut ties to them because they started to use drugs, and I'm trying to get away from it because I want to live for my my grandchild and try and get my baby back.
All right, so
That's the reason why I
what drugs
cut
have you
ties.
been using?
I've been using methamphetamines, but I'm sober. Prior to coming in for this warrant, I was already sober for a week and a half. I cut ties from doing drugs. I'm even signing up to go to be a substance abuse counselor as well now.
All right. So what's her criminal history like? What's your criminal history?
My criminal history
Yes.
is possession, ma'am.
Have you been to prison before?
Yes, ma'am.
State
State jail
For what?
for possession.
All right. So what drugs have you used other than meth?
Marijuana.
And what else?
That's it, ma'am.
Well, in this police report, it says that y'all had Xanax in a cooler.
That happened to me.
All right. How long would it be to get a TAP evaluation while in custody?
2 weeks.
All right. I'm going to need a TAP evaluation.
I'm just really afraid this job that she has at Burlington won't last that long. And she knows that if she doesn't show up to probation to do the TAP, that you're going to issue a warrant. She'll be right back in
No,
jail.
I mean, she may need inpatient treatment. That's why, I mean, I don't know. But it's obvious to me she has major drug issues. And the fact that she has a child that's in foster care,
But
in
that-
which state?
Not to cut you off, ma'am, but that foster care is not my fault.
Yeah, it is.
How is it my fault when?
Because
I
you
gave
were in
my dad-
prison.
I was in prison because of possession charge,
Yes.
but I wasn't using.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Then this time I was, ma'am, I really
All right,
was.
let me ask you
using it,
this.
And I'm going to classes for this stuff.
Oh, no, she can continue. All right, I understand. But here's the thing. I've done CPS cases before as a defense attorney. And when clients would tell me, hey, it's not my fault, my child is in care, I've been at the prison, somebody else should have been doing that. But When children are brought into this world, you know who's responsible for them? The mother, the father. Those are the people responsible. And a lot of people think that grandparents are responsible, but grandparents are not really responsible. Sometimes they step up and say, I'll do this, but that's not their job. So if your child is under CPS care while you were in prison, that's partially your fault because you should have been there. You were not there. You were at the prison for possession. I understand about the Burlington job. I really do, but you're not going to be any help to your grandchild until you get help with your own drug problem. And I can tell you right now, if Child Protective Services is doing their job, they are not going to allow you around your grandchild until you get your life together. And being drug-free for 2 weeks on meth is not a long time. That's not even enough to start a habit of not using.
Man, what I just started using, that's why I got off of it.
Yeah. All right. So you say the TAP evaluation can be done in 2 weeks? All right, Ms. Fergus, can you recall this in 3 weeks? And we're just doing a TAP evaluation.
February 2nd.
All right, we're going to do February 2nd. And probation, can you do a referral also to felony drug court? Felony drug court Ms. Kramer will probably be able to see her by next week.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Is calling 2024 CR 006950 State versus Daniel Smith. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense.
John Coons for Mr. Martinez.
And are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Just one moment. All right, and I called the case number wrong. I thought I called it wrong. It's 2024 CR 006950 State versus Daniel Martinez. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, did you review application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We have no objection. We're very grateful, obviously.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand your charge were driving while intoxicated, third or more? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He certainly has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Very much so.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, and yes.
Mr. Martinez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $5,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 5114B. The state will take in consideration 2025 CR 000501. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your supervision be for a term of 10 years. There'll be 30 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition, a TAP evaluation, 250 hours of community service restitution, ignition interlock for the full term, and 2-year driver's license suspension. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence. Right.
We reviewed them, have no objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, did you review the waivers with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Correct, Your Honor.
Did you?
Yeah.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Court will also proceed in 2022 CR 5114B. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Daniel Martinez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 5114B for the offense of possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams, on January 27, 2023 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Further, condition number 1 on or about the 4th of January 2024. Hunter County, Texas. Defendant Daniel Martinez.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
We'll wait to remain violent.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Understand.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement? Probation? What is the agreement?
Probation. But I believe that in lieu of that treatment recommendation.
Okay.
Judge, the court summary indicates the recommendation is revocation due to the new offenses and some non-compliance issues with his compliance. We did complete the TAP evaluation, the DDRF mix screening, and have all of the results from the Tacoma Center for Healthcare Services screening, and all of that is recommending treatment with DDRF.
All right. So, Mr. Martinez, I'm going to give you some choices today. Normally, I don't give people choices. Where I can, I do. You know yourself better than I do. DDRF is inpatient treatment. So, and they're going to keep you in DDRF as long as they think it's appropriate. So you have a choice. Here's your choice. I can deny the motion, alternate mean conditions, and I'll give you DDRF on the DWI. Of course, I'm going to order DDRF for that as well. Or if you would like, I can revoke you and I'll sentence you to prison in each of these cause numbers to 5 years.
The DDR, I'm seeking help.
All right, I'm glad. All right, then, and cause number 2022 CR 5114B, I'm going to follow the agreement and I'm going to deny the motion, alternate amendment conditions to include DDRF. Counsel, are you waiving PSI in the DWI case?
We are, Your Honor, and we're very grateful for what you've chosen to do. Thank you.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge,
All right, then this is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 10 years. With DWIs, you're not off of probation early. You're not allowed early termination. There's going to be a $5,000 fine that will be probated.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm going to order DDRF. And you're going to remain in custody until they transfer you to DDRF. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 5114B, taking consideration 2025 CR 00051. I'm sorry. It's 2025 CR 000501. I'm going to do the 30 days in the Bear County Jail as a condition of probation, but probation, if they're ready to transfer him before those 30 days are up, I would prefer for him to be transferred.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, 2 years license suspension, ignition interlock for full term.
And Judge, with regard to that, more than likely he won't have a vehicle, so can we make it or portable alcohol monitoring device?
Or PAM with affidavit of non-driving. But here's the thing, if you're going to be living with family members, if there are vehicles at that location, they're going to need ignition interlock. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, there's 250 hours of community service restitution. And I'm going to do a referral to felony drug court in custody. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice upon release. VIP Live, DWI education. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, I know all of those conditions seem daunting, but those conditions I have to put in there because they're required because it's a DWI, you understand?
Yes, correct, Your Honor.
All right, now with the community service hours, your counsel will tell you if you're doing something to better yourself, improve yourself. For example, sometimes people will get involved in sobriety groups where they decide they're going to come in and early and they help out, help clean up, help prepare things. If that's something you're doing, I'll consider knocking off some community service hours for you, okay?
Your Honor, and that I am, I have some paperwork here where I'm staying proactive with, with the program is called, the RIM class.
Okay, awesome.
Recovery Emotion. Also, I have my AA classes where I'm staying proactive. I'm taking AA classes. I'm doing my GED while I'm incarcerated.
Well, I tell you what, you obtain your GED, then the community service hours will be deemed satisfied.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And at the same time, I see I'm working in the laundry, overnight, and at the same time, I'm taking computer classes. So I'm educating myself as the time that I've been here and staying proactive, and I'm hoping to make that full statement as that other gentleman. And I'd like to congratulate you on being the first woman in your courtroom, Miss Stephanie Boyd.
Well, thank you.
Acknowledgeable, that you have accomplished that. And hopefully someday I'll be in that position to, accomplish my probation and change my life. I have found the Lord as well. He's making a change in my life. I'm a living testimony to a lot of other gentlemen as, I carry out the word of the Lord with other fellow inmates. And he's opened the doors for me in a lot of places in my life. So it's just up to me to continue to accomplish that. And I thank you.
All right, you're so welcome. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we
correct.
can go off the record. If there are any issues, let us know. We're here. Okay?
Yeah,
Can't help you if you don't let us know what's going on.
correct.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you very